we can discuss about data handling. So we have discussed about a lot of shortcuts for the terms, right? Now data. What we need is, this is the cell, this is the selection, we have termed as a range. Okay, fine. But our expectation is, in all these cells, we need a particular value, a same value, which means A. If I want to type A in all the cells, what we will do? Plenty of procedures, right? First easy step is copy A from a cell and then select and paste. Next, we have a lot, we can drag. We have learned this drag, right? Just drag. Then you see, this is the drag, black color plus symbol drag. We will get that if you have any data. I'm just showing for a sample. Next, find and replace, or else type manually. You have to choose the wise procedure for you. Now, I am having a data. Instead of all these things, I'm going for some quick shortcuts. I'm having a data called as Excel in a particular cell. Now what I need, in all the next 5 cells, I need the same content. So I can click this cell, I can select. How to select without using a mouse? Shift arrow keys, right? Shift down arrows. Okay. How to fill? For filling this, we have a shortcut, Control D. D for down. I am just using this Control D. Yes, right? This can be used for most of the formulas filling also. If you have lot of formulas, no need to worry. Just select and then do Control D. It will fill. But for that, you need to have a content or a formula in the first cell, then only it will get filled. Now I am having this as the selected one. I am doing this shift right arrows. What I did, Control D to fill down, right? Now I have selected some columns. I have to fill this. If I press Control D, it's not working. As I told, D for down, like the same, R for right, Control R. In some cases, we have to fill one cell formula in the horizontal position. For that, we can use this Control R, because down, that is vertical position, we will use Control D, and then for horizontal position, we are using this Control R here. Okay, so this, if you have any data in the first cell, then only it will work. If you have any data in the first column, then only it will work. Just try to check that. Okay, if you have any data in which formula have to be filled, Control D, Control R is the best procedure. Immediately people will think, I filled down and right, not a problem. Is there any shortcut for left or else top? We don't have a shortcut. It should be assumed that we are handling data from left to right and top to bottom only. If I choose and if I use this Control U, it is underlined. Left, right, upper, like that people will try, right? Left, we won't have a shortcut because it is another shortcut for a table. So don't try to do that. Control D, Control R is the shortcut we have. Next, do you have any other methods rather than this Control D or Control R? We can check. People, if you have any data, first we are typing, then we are selecting. Yes, right? Instead, we have another procedure. First step, no need to type, directly select. I have selected the amount of cells, whatever I need. I have selected. Then I am typing. What I am going to type? Just Excel. Now, if I press enter, what will happen? It will come out of that cell, it will fill only in that particular cell. If I have a selection, if I type in the first cell of the data, if I press enter, it won't fill in the data completely, it will fill only in that particular cell. For that, we can use a shortcut there. The most used shortcut like that we usually term, because the purpose, you can see now, I am just typing Excel. Instead of pressing just enter, I am trying to press Control enter. What happened? If you want, I will do it once again. I have selected a range. Okay, I have typed some content, any content on our own wish. Just I am pressing Control enter. What happened? Everything is getting filled, right? So this is the advantage, one of the advantage. Why? Because I previously type a content, select one position, select other position, control D, control R. Instead of working like this, just control enter will help you. Only thing is you have to maintain the data in the edit mode. See, previously we typed some content and then we selected. Yes, right, for control D, control R. But here you have to select, then you have to type. This edit mode if you have, then only this control enter will work. Okay, now I am telling compared to all the other features, control enter is the most advantageous one. So I have to justify my point, right? For justification, what I am choosing is, if you have a continuous data, you no need to worry about anything. Copy paste will work, drag will work, control D, control R will work, everything will work. But if you have some random data to be filled with the same value, can you able to understand my point here? I have some random selection. By holding control key, I am selecting lot of cells here. By holding control key, I am doing lot of selection here. Now what I need is, in all these cells I need a particular value. I am typing Excel Prodigy. I need this in all the cells to get populated. If I press enter or if I copy paste, maximum cases it won't work in copy paste. Have you ever noticed? While copy pasting, it will show same area is not detected. Copy area, paste area is not the same. All sort of selection can't be done. Like that, Excel will display lot of error messages. While doing copy paste also, you can't do that. And then this can't be done with dragging or control D, control R. So the best effective method is control enter. See, in a flash, like a magic, it has done, right? So whenever you need a same data in all the cells to get populated, you can use this control enter, the best effective method. If you want, I will show that once again. I can select lot of cells by using control key, and then I am typing a content here, and then control enter. Now people can ask that, people thought about that control L, control U, right? It can be achieved here. Dragging left, filling left, everywhere. You can do continuous, non-continuous cells. No need to worry about anything. Excel will have this. So control D, control R is a step, but control enter is the collective step. It can do everything there. Okay, so whenever handling a data, see, I will give a sample here. If you are having a daily status updation in your work, morning you have to check the data, then you have to update. What you have to update? Completed, target, or else shipped, or else done. Like that, you have to do lot of updations, in process, yet to deliver. Like that, select all the cells, type, control enter, in a flash everything will get finished. Try to understand, control enter is an important shortcut, but only thing is, in edit mode you have to work. I can select a lot, I can type something. I am typing my name, Muthu, then control enter, automatically everything will be filled. So try to have this. Okay, so one by one, so we are talking about the page, sheet, and then data handling, right? Now in this data handling to selection, I'm going to deal about this selection. I'm going to this data here. This is our data. What we understood, first cell, okay, control down arrow, control right arrow, control up arrow, control left arrow, like that we understood. But I need to select this data. I need to select these 3 columns of data. How to select? Many people will think about selecting these columns like this. But that's fine. Definitely no. Why? Because if you want, I will check by dragging down, moving down. After this 200 also everything gets selected. Definitely we should not do like this. I used control home to come to the top. I am clicking on this cell. We know control arrow keys will take you to the end. Yes, right? Then shift arrow keys, what it will do? Shift will select. what I can do is control shift down arrows. See here, it will select completely till the 204 because that's the end. Automatically it will do. Can you able to understand? I'm just doing it once again. I am clicking on this particular cell. Control down arrow, control up arrow will work. Control shift down arrow, control shift right arrow. Like that we can easily achieve. One more time I will finish. Control shift right arrow till 2020, the end of the data. Control shift down arrow, control shift arrow keys will select the data. Now I am telling all the positive points, right? We have to think about some negative issues also, right? Now in case if I have a cell as blank, this is blank, and I have two more cells as blank, this is blank. Okay, page down, page down, page down. 101 is also blank. If I press control home, if I click here, control down arrow, what happened? Previously in all the data it went to 204, right? But now it is stopping. Why? Because blank cells are the major drawback in the data. So try to resolve this. Try to give all the blank cells with a 0 or a hyphen by using find and replace or some other process. Don't maintain blank cells in the data. Definitely it will create an issue while selecting, while applying formulas, while giving tables and everything. Try to check that. So I'm clicking on the cell, control down arrow. Next, again down arrow, again and again you have to press till the amount of blank cells. Now we came to the last, right? Now press control up arrow. To solve that, I'm going with selection. I'm going here, control shift down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, because we don't know where is the end. So till the end, go till the end, then come back to the top. Automatically we can achieve this. Okay, so control shift up arrow, then control shift right arrow, like that I'm having. Now with this I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to deal with a question. Control shift arrow keys, okay, I have selected, but I need to go to the top of my data. I need to go to the first cell of my data. How to go to the first cell? The question is correct, right? I have selected my data. I have selected 200 lines of data, but I need to go to my first cell of my data. How to go to the first cell? If I press control home, my selection is released. I need to select the data and I have to move. Okay, so what I'm doing is, so previously we have the data here, and then I'm just going for the first cell of my data, which is I'm pressing control home. I have started the data here. I'm clicking on the first cell. Control shift right arrow, down arrow. Okay. Without losing this selection, how to go to the first cell? Question arises, right? Many people prefer mouse scrolling manually. If you do mouse scrolling, if you have selected 10,000 lines, means you have to waste a lot of time. For that, what you can do? Many people, okay, I have A4 there. If I type A4 and if I press enter, what happened? It loses the selection. So I don't need to lose the selection. Still, I have to come to the top. In most of the cases, while writing formulas, we will face this issue. Have you ever noticed? While writing formulas, we will select a range like this with a mouse. But many people have a habit of coming to the top. What they will do? They have to manually scroll, right? If I press enter or tab or backspace, means the formula, it will come out of the formula. While writing the formula, Excel will come out of the formula, whatever you're typing. So to solve that, we have a brilliant shortcut. I am clicking on this cell. I am selecting Control Shift right down. The most used shortcut again here, which is Control Backspace. Control Backspace. What happened? It is coming to the first cell of our data, right? Yes or no? Now if you want, I will show it by clicking here. Now my starting pointers is E6. I have selected some range. I haven't started and ended to the first and end point of my data, just as a hanging data. Here I need to know from which cell I have started, what is the data there. So control backspace. Got it? So control backspace will take you to the first or active cell. So if this is your active cell, then control backspace will exactly take you to the active cell. Some people have a habit. They will select from the bottom. Yes, right? Because habits, we can't do anything, right? I can select from this particular cell. Now if I press control backspace, what will happen? It will go to my active cell. So control backspace is first or active cell of your data. Okay, now what I need is, I have a quick selection. This is a selection. Control backspace, it will come to the first cell. Here it is within the page, so you can't see that, but it will work. But what I need is, I need to go to the end cell of my data. Control backspace is first cell. How to go to the end cell? Again, there is a shortcut. The shortcut is, in our keyboard, below L in the text keyboard, there will be dot, right? Don't use the dot from the right hand side number keyboard. Use from this text keyboard. Control dot. What happened? It will go to the first row, the end. Control dot, control dot, control dot. You can able to understand, it will move to the corners of your data. If you have selected huge data, we will struggle. How many lines I have selected? How many columns I have selected? To solve that, control dot is the useful shortcut here. I can just go with this. I can select by control dot, dot, dot. Else I am selecting a huge data, control shift right down, then control dot, 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 dot. Automatically you can notice the name box will show what is the active cell there. Yes, right? So try to understand. If you have any huge data, no need to worry about anything. We have learned lot of steps here. What are the steps we learned from the beginning? Cell, row, column, range, page, sheet, then data. For page, we have page down, alt page down. For sheet, control page down, control page up, and left bottom arrow keys. And then for data, control D, control R, control enter for filling the data. And then navigating through the data, we have learned a hidden shortcut called as control backspace to go to the first or active cell, control dot to move to the corners. And then again, I am trying to finish this with the next shortcut key, which is we have a question, right? I have blank cells in the data. Still, in a single go, I have to select everything. For that, click on any single cell inside the data. Just to press Control A, it will select. Understood? Press Control A, it will select that particular data. If you want, I will show it here. I am selecting these cells A and Control Enter. I am selecting these cells B and control enter. What I need is, on a single click I have to select. Why? Because I have blank cells in my data. Here also I have blank cells. But the data is continuous. Somewhere it is continuous. See here, it is attached here. If you have completely deleted, then it won't work. You have to understand. If I click on any cell, control A. If I click on any cell, control A, it will automatically select. So control shift right down we can use, else we can directly use by clicking on any cell, control A, it will select everything. Okay, so we have learned plenty of shortcuts here. Daily, if you use these kind of shortcuts, automatically you can reduce half an hour of your work in your day-to-day activities. Just without using the mouse, we will do a lot, and then we can achieve this in an easy manner.